Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome back to yet again another Watch with Nordic live stream here today. We got a good one here to kick off the month of November, and this is definitely the most important game right now in Canada. We have a matchup here today between the Edmonton Oilers and the Seattle Kraken here today. I am looking forward to this one. These are Seattle Kraken, Chicago Blackhawks. Apparently, my brain doesn't brain. It's between the Edmonton Oilers and the Chicago Blackhawks, two teams in the league who actually have been off to interesting starts. I would say the Blackhawks so far this year are 5-4-2, and what's wild is that they have the same record almost as the Edmonton Oilers, who have a 5-4-3 record, who have only played one more game, which is a little bit interesting there. So when you look at these two teams, they're basically in the same spot. The Oilers only have one more point than the Chicago Blackhawks. So it adds that interesting component in there to this. When you look at these teams' records, when we live stream them on live commentaries, the Oilers have the most games streamed, but they have an 8-6-3 record, and we've streamed them twice already this season. They have yet to win a game when we live streamed them this year. So obviously that one was the loss to the Flames and the loss to the Kraken. So if they lose today, I will take full responsibility in the reason why the Oilers can't win hockey games this season. The Blackhawks we have streamed only once prior this season. They were lost that game 6-3 to the Florida Panthers. Or actually it was like 4-3 to the Florida Panthers. So there's obviously that, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. It should be a good one here, seeing the two Connors battle it off, McDavid and Bedard, who have both been pretty good this season. So it should be a very exciting stream here today. How's everybody doing? So, I got some bad news, and it looks like for this first week of November, we're not going to see a lot of streams because we probably won't be going live until either Wednesday or Thursday. I have not decided yet. I am not doing a stream on Monday. There's no really good games. You guys know Tuesday I'm at my actual job, and then I should be available on either Wednesday and or Thursday. It's going to be either one or both. But we shall see, obviously, there. So, yeah, looking forward to this game. It should be a fun one here tonight. You take a look at the starting goaltenders here for both sides in their Watch with Nordic Streams career. They both played games. You have Spencer Knight starting out here for the Blackhawks. In one game streamed is 0-1 with a 3 goals against average and a 9.19 save percentage. As well as that, too, you also have Stuart Skinner, who is playing in his 16th Watch with Nordic live commentary stream, which is, might I say, also absolutely crazy. He has a record of 6-5-3 with a 2.79 goals against average and a .886 save percentage. So he is on the lower tier there in terms of goaltenders around the Watch with Nordic live commentary streams. But we were getting ready here for puck drop in just a moment. I'm trying to find my TV remote to turn up the broadcast, but I can't seem to find it here. And it's kind of making me a little bit annoyed. I was trying to get up and walk around and try and look for it, but I can't seem to find it for some reason. So that's a little bit annoying. Looks like I'll also be monitoring Game 7 of the World Series. Looks like the Dodgers just got a run in there to come within 1 in the top of the 6th. So there you go. There's that. I'm going to try and look over here for it real quick. I don't know where the hell it went. I have no idea where this TV remote went. Oh, here it is. Of course. It's right here. Just turn that up there a little bit so I can hear the broadcast. So if anything's happening, I'll know what's going on. But regardless, we are ready to get ready to start commentating here right after this commercial break that is currently going on. But hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day so far, and I'm looking forward to getting a nice commentary, late night, 10 p.m. stream here on the East Coast commentary end. As we do monitor the World Series game, it's again 3-2 Blue Jays. Dodgers just scored a run to come back. They got one on base. So if they can, if Kiki Hernandez could hit a home run here, they could tie the game. And yeah, they get a base hit. Oh, brother. Yeah, they got 2 on with 2 outs. Oh, yeah, I don't know. This is not looking great here for the Blue Jays. Looks like your Savage is coming in, though. So, we'll see what happens there. They're going to keep Bassett in the game for now. At the top of the 6th. As we wait for this commercial break to get ready here, and we'll actually start with the commentary. But, you know, I've really gotten into baseball recently. It's been one of, like, my favorite sports to follow over the summer. You know, obviously being a hockey fan, like, you feel disconnected from a lot of things. And it felt like, you know, coming in and getting into baseball was a really good decision. So I've really enjoyed it. So Miguel Rojas coming up now to bat. As, again, we are still in the commercial break waiting for the start here. Okay. Starting off a little 100-year preview here. Are they wearing their centennials today? That's my biggest question right now. No, I think they might get them here. All right. So I am watching the Blackhawks broadcast, just for anybody who is curious. We are live here from Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta, where the Chicago Blackhawks are in town to face off against the Edmonton Oilers here tonight as we get ready for puck drop here inside of the arena as they finish up the ceremonial puck drop. Let's take a look at the head coaches. Jeff Blashill, first year as a Blackhawks head coach. He has done a good job so far commandeering this team to above a 500 record, actually. Then Chris Knobloch, in his 3rd season as a Oilers head coach, is looking for his 100th win as a head coach. You look at your starting goaltenders here. We already previewed their watch with Nordic stats. Spencer Knight here, his overall season stats: 8 games played, 4-3-1, a 2.59 goals against average, and a .912 save percentage. On the other side, Stuart Skinner, 8 games played, 3-3-2, 2.59, and a .896 so far this season. He has a shutout in there as well. It's the battle of the Connors here tonight, and the puck is dropped. Face-off is won by the Oilers. They dump it back in the Blackhawks zone. Stolen back then by the Oilers on the right side. Mangiapane will clear that one down low to the corner. Trying to get that one back on the right side is Mikheyev. Ilya Mikheyev will bank that one off the boards. It goes out to center. Colton Dach, the brother of Kirby Dach, will man the puck and dump it into the Edmonton zone. Played around now on the right side. Matthias Ekholm will hold that puck for Edmonton. Over to Bouchard. Bouchard looks, will drop it back. Yes, sir, I am live streaming tonight. Oilers still have it in their own zone. Draisaitl sends a pass up, then the Podkolzin down the right side is Roslovic, who will take it into the zone, back to Draisaitl. Moves it up to the point. Nurse a shot, and that one goes wide and back down low. Down behind the net now, picking that one up in the corner is Wyatt Kaiser. He'll send that one to the right side where Sam Rinzel will battle alongside Podkolzin. Blackhawks break that one into the zone. Teravainen try getting that one through. Now the Oilers break it back the other way. Draisaitl moves it into the zone. Pass over to the center, and the Blackhawks do a good job at not letting the Oilers get any offensive room there. Here's Leon Draisaitl now. Moves it into the zone. Will drop it back and look for options. Leon Draisaitl scoots that puck around. Will throw it down low. Up at the point, Emberson to the right side. Wallman, a shot. And that one goes through traffic and back down low to the corner. Need Donato to pop off. Oh, buddy. Good luck, man. Ryan Green here on the right side for Chicago as the Blackhawks will look to regroup. Sends a pass up then to Burakovsky. Back over then as Connor Murphy dumps that one into the Chicago zone. Connor Murphy, one of the young folk here or one of the older folk here in Chicago, especially on that blue line. Shot in front there for Burakovsky is denied by Skinner. Kicked around now to the right side. Oilers trying to get that one out of the zone. They will get that one out successfully, rushing it back the other way. Artem Levshinov gets it back, banks it off the boards. Puck goes up in the air. Getting it back now, Matt Grzelcyk. Over to the right side. Blackhawks will try and move it through center. There's Foligno, who loses an edge, and Chicago comes back to their zone to regroup. Here they come the other way. Kaiser dumps that one into the zone. Shots are 1-0 here in favor of the Oilers so far. Blackhawks keep that one in. A shot goes wide of Stuart Skinner. Now Bouchard plays it up in front, and now Noah Phillip brings it back the other way. Phillip back over then for Curtis Lazar. Banked off the boards and back into the corner. On the right side, Foligno. Battling for it down low. Nick Foligno with the puck. Will bank that one off the boards. Doc sends that one up then for Landon Slaggert, who will dump that one down low into the Edmonton zone. And we got an icing here against Chicago as we are tied up at 1 apiece. Hey, Dave, thank you so much for the $5 dono, bro. I really appreciate that. Dave is always the GOAT, always putting in some money and helping me pursue my lousy commentating YouTuber career. Thanks, David. I really appreciate it, though, seriously. I really appreciate all the donos you've been giving in the recent streams. Oilers on the right side. They're trying to clear it out to center. Phillip banks that one out of the boards. Pass to center. It's intercepted there by Bertuzzi. Here they come the other way. Bertuzzi, a pass up to the right side. Now down low, battling for it is Frankie Nazar. It's stolen back by Connor McDavid. Fed around then, Andrew Mangiapane will move that puck through the zone. Mangiapane brings that one in. Goes down the right side, battling alongside Vlasic. And back over then to McDavid in front. Save there by Knight on Nugent-Hopkins as the Oilers keep that puck in. Bouchard at the point. Down low then to Nuge. Nuge waits. Bouchard holds it. Shoots it. Save in front. The poke check is into the pads of Knight, and he will cover those up. So the early pressure here from Edmonton so far. Definitely not lousy, man. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. I try my best. I do what I can. You do what you can. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I greatly appreciate it here. Face-off now on the right side. Podkolzin wins the draw. Drop back then to Ekholm. A shot on net is denied as it goes back down low to the corner. Played around the right side then. Draisaitl keeps it in the Edmonton zone. A shot! And that one goes wide there from Roslovic. Mikheyev now on the right side. Blackhawks get it back. What's up, Josh? And that one slides back into the Oilers zone, and it'll be an icing against the Oilers. Or the Blackhawks. Sorry. Let's go Blackhawks. Sorry to any Oilers fans in here. Yeah, I think that's valid. That's a valid complaint. Puck is dropped now down low into the New Jersey zone. The Edmonton zone. Draisaitl now picks it up on the right side. Here's Roslovic now down the other way. Roslovic into the zone. Banks it back into the corner. Knight down low. Chicago. Mikheyev now on the right side. Pass over to the center. Murphy to Donato. Donato backhands it down low behind the net. Now Edmonton trying to pick that puck up. Grzelcyk clears it back around then behind the net. And back up to the point is Ryan Green, who feeds that one up. Blackhawks have control of the zone here. Grzelcyk a shot. And that one goes wide. Trying to keep that one in there is, I believe, Bedard, but the Oilers forced that one out. Matthew Savoy currently on the ice. Scored his first NHL goal in the other game. for the Oilers. Now down behind the net, Bedard a shot. And that one goes wide. Lafferty to the right side. Grzelcyk now behind the net. And fed around as the Blackhawks kept to the outside here. Now Bedard a shot. He fans on that puck, and it will come out of the zone as a result. Grzelcyk now on the right side. Dumps that one down low. And it goes behind the net. Trying to take that one through center. Chicago trying to get it back. Oilers through the neutral zone. It's tipped as it goes back into the corner. Slaggert through the zone. Nugent-Hopkins drops it back. Nurse to Wallman. Wallman dumps it back down low, and the puck goes out of play here with 13:55 left to go in the first period. As we have a 0-0 hockey game here in Edmonton. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in here tonight. I really appreciate it. Oh, love the Kings helmets, the matte black. Oh, I like the black helmets. Some people hate them, but I like the black helmets. I think they're good. I enjoy them, to be honest with you. I think they are good. So Connor Bedard with a nice chance there, hit that one off the post. I swear to God, again, we've done these streams for a while. We've done, a couple of Chicago Blackhawks streams. This is our, I think our third or fourth one that we've done. Our fourth one that we've done, and they just cannot seem, in any way, shape, or form, find a way for Connor Bedard to score a goal. I don't even think he has a single goal during that amount of time. Face off here now outside of the Chicago zone. Chicago will take that one now down the right side. Goes back into the Edmonton zone. Wallman tries to bank that one off the boards. Now Nazar in front of the net. It's intercepted there by the Oilers. Mangiapane on the right side intercepts it. Will drop it back then for Nurse. Shots are 3-2 here in favor of Edmonton, as Wallman moves that one through the zone. To the right side now, McDavid trying to play that one through center. Mangiapane gets it back to McDavid. Connor McDavid feeds that one up to the point. Wallman a shot, and that one deflects back down low into the corner. And Chicago will clear that one out of the zone, but not all the way, as Nurse dumps that one back in. It was a good night of games in the NHL. It's a 2-on-1 now the other way. Nazar a shot. Saved there by Skinner. The rebound is kicked back down low and into the corner. Burakovsky feeds it up in front. Nazar loses an edge. Gets it back though to Burakovsky. At the point, Kaiser a shot. And that one goes wide. On the right side now, Rinzel with it. Feeds it in front. Bertuzzi fed up to the point. A shot again. And Stuart Skinner makes the save all three times. As the Blackhawks keep getting pressure here on Stuart Skinner, but Skinner says no. I will not let you score on me. Face-off one here by Edmonton now on the right side. Bedard trying to keep that one through the zone, and it slides out to the neutral zone. The Oilers will get that one back. Roslovic will drop it over. Bouchard fed into the zone there for Podkolzin, who will rush for it down low. Now Rinzel behind the net. Intercepted by Edmonton. Pass in front. Draisaitl backhand. And that one is denied. That would have been a nice play if he could get that one through the pads of Knight. Ekholm a drive, and that one goes wide as well. Now Chicago down the other way. Into the zone now is Burakovsky. Burakovsky on the right side. Pass in front. And Bedard can't tuck that one in. Green now on the right side. Stolen back then for the Oilers. They'll move it to the neutral zone. Draisaitl drops it back. Roslovic moves it into the zone. Circles back around to the point. A shot. Save again by Spencer Knight. Both these goalies putting on a show. Cleared out to center now. Goes back behind the net. Hey, it's still early. Don't jinx the Skinner. Don't jinx Skinner yet. A little under 12 minutes left to go here in the first period. The Oilers and Blackhawks are tied at 0. Kulak a shot. Glove save there by Knight from the point. As these shots are 8-4 in favor of the Oilers. Dr. Evil is Stuart Skinner and says, how about no? he'll let in a goal in a second. That ain't good. Come on, Bedsy. It's a small sample size with 3-game stream. Yeah, I mean, just like, it doesn't really matter, but like, I feel like every single time I live stream them, Connor Bedard, like, always comes so close to scoring. I feel like there's a post hit every single stream we do with the Blackhawks. It's kind of wild. Oilers have the puck here at the point. Emberson will feed that one back around down low. On the right side here, Blackhawks trying to play that puck around. Down low, Henrique will fight for that puck. Blackhawks trying to play it through. Mikheyev holds that one on the boards. Grzelcyk to the right side. Now Donato feeds it in front, then Bertuzzi. Donato dumps it down low into the zone. Oilers get it back. They try and clear that one. And Chicago will feed that one back into the corner. Mikheyev on the right side battling for that puck. And Donato gets that one up to the point. Murphy can't keep it in the zone. And the Oilers will regain control as they regroup again on their own end. Kind of back and forth action here so far. Oilers coming off of a overtime loss on Thursday against the New York Rangers. Blackhawks coming off of a loss as well. But there's been some hope here in Chicago. Some of the guys like Connor Bedard, Frankie Nazar, you see Spencer Knight putting up the numbers he's putting up. There's a lot of optimism there with the Blackhawks for sure. And a lot to be happy with, definitely. Halfway through the first period, Phillip feeds it around in front. Lazar shoots that one wide as it goes back down to the corner. Bertuzzi will bank that one off the boards to center. It'll slide all the way into the Edmonton zone. Nurse waits. As Edmonton tries to break it out of their own zone, puck slides to center. Kaiser moves it down the right side. Will dump that one down low. Now Jake Wallman will feed that one up to the point. Chicago's got it in front. Teravainen trying to deke around there. Shot! As that one is denied there by Darnell Nurse. Tyler Bertuzzi now on the right side. Stolen back then by Teravainen. Teuvo Teravainen will fight here alongside Nazar. Back down low then Bertuzzi. Feeds it in front. And Nazar can't get a shot on. And they'll battle for it here in the crease. Bertuzzi does get that puck back to the point now. Vlasic over in front. Nazar back to Bertuzzi, and a missed pass there as the Oilers regain control. Here's Connor McDavid trying to move that one through. It's intercepted again. Now Vlasic with Nazar. Vlasic in front to the right side. And Teravainen gets that puck back. Renzel keeps it in the zone. Nazar shoots it. And that one goes off the post again. Another post hit for the Chicago Blackhawks. That's their second tonight. And we're still tied here, though, at 0 apiece, a little bit over halfway through the first period. It is Oilers Blackhawks in Watch with Nordic. All right. So shots are 7-7 here in this opening period. It's been everything is even, pretty much. We've gotten chances from both sides. I like the way both goaltenders are playing. I have a feeling this could be like a really good kind of I don't know. I feel like this could be a really good nail biter. Not a lot of goals scored in this game, I have a feeling. Yeah. Don't forget to like the live stream. Yes, definitely. Don't forget to like the live stream, guys. It helps out with the overall engagement. It brings more people into the stream. It gets it out there more. So, yeah, I would totally appreciate that if you guys could do that for me. You know what's... never mind. Never mind. I won't say that. Face off here now in the Edmonton zone. It is won by the Oilers on the right side. Darnell Nurse will try and kick that one off. Now in front, puck. Colson, 1-0. He's in. He's tripped. And that is going to be a penalty shot. It's going to be a penalty shot for Vasily Podkolzin as he had a 1-0 breakaway on Spencer Knight. And it's going to be a penalty shot here. Okay, then. So, Bedard does trip Podkolzin. It's unfortunate you do get your stick in there, but it's one of those things you have to do. Okay, it is the first penalty shot in Watch with Nordic history. Through 101 streams, it is the first penalty shot that I've ever commentated before. Here's Podkolzin now skating down the right side, moves to the center, stick handling, and he shoots it wide. But Vasily Podkolzin with the first penalty shot in Watch with Nordic history. That's a fun little stat there. And as a result, he didn't score on it. But the Oilers do get face-off in the Chicago zone now. And yeah, I don't think he would have scored on that breakaway either. He tried to put it backhand, but he put it backhand right into the pads of Knight. And Vasily Podkolzin, not the best player that you could have put in there for a penalty shot, or best player you could have gotten for a penalty shot, but you can't really choose who you get. So there's that. Face-off one here now on the right side. Chicago will play through the neutral zone. Ryan Donato moves it through now down low. Donato backhand in front. And that one is stopped there by Skinner. On the right side now, played to center. Draisaitl races for that puck. Drops it back on the right side, slides it up in front. Chicago intercepts it now as they bank it off the boards and run down the other way. Racing forward is Doc. Doc will battle forward in the corner. Ekholm now on the right side. Oilers have it. Blackhawks will dump it down low. Ekholm backhands it off the boards to center. Bertuzzi banks it into the Edmonton zone. Ekholm holds the puck, sends a pass to center. Coming in now is Trent Frederic. Frederic moves to center. A shot there from Savoy. Saved by Knight. He falls on his back, but he does make the save with 8:12 left to go in the opening period, as we are getting chances here from both sides, but nothing is really coming of it. Once again, thank you all so very much for tuning in. It is really greatly appreciated. If you're new to the channel and you love what you see, I would love if you would subscribe down below. It helps out the engagement of the channel. We're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. It's going to be a big climb. We need like 150 subs per month, but I think we're going to be able to do it here. Puck is dumped down low into the Chicago zone. Spencer Knight banks it off the boards on the right side. Now Nazer moves it through center. That one's intercepted there quickly. And the Oilers will get that one back. Henrique feeds it back down low to Emberson. in the Edmonton zone. It's been a pretty even game here so far, which you cannot be upset with unless if you're wanting a blowout, which you probably want it for your own team. I love the close games. You know what that means? Better calls. Although I do like myself an occasional blowout every now and then that I can make fun of a certain team. Down low now on the right side. Connor Murphy sends it back then behind the net. Delgazio with that puck will throw that one to center. They'll move it down the other way. It's intercepted then by the Oilers as they try and backhand that one down low. Fed back to the Oilers' defensive zone. Lazar now down low in the Chicago end. Battling here now on the right side. Phillips sends it back to Savoy. It's intercepted there as Chicago looking to get that puck out of the zone. And the Oilers will keep that one in. Here's Isaac Howard coming in. Shoots it. And denied there by Knight. Battling now on the right side. Connor Murphy will bank that one off the boards to the right side. Thrown out to center. Edmonton has to wait to get onside. Chicago will take advantage of that. And take this time to regroup in their own end. Through center. Connor Bedard now on the right side. Back then here is Burakovsky to the point. A shot. And that one goes wide of Skinner. Now a shot from Vlasic also goes wide. It's kept in though by Chicago. On the right side now Connor Bedard. Bedard waits. Circles around to the point. Louis Crevier will bank that one back behind the net. To the right side now Green to Vlasic. A shot. Saved by Skinner. The rebound is tugged at there by Burakovsky, and Skinner doesn't give him anything there. 6 minutes left here in the first period. It is still 0-0, looking for our first goal. I love some barn burners with each team scoring like crazy. Yeah, definitely. I mean, again, like, I love the close games. The close games are obviously far more superior in terms of that. Like, I enjoy those a lot more, but I do like myself a good old tight game every now and then. So, but I mean, like, these are two teams that, like, you know, Chicago's been pretty decent to start this year. The Oilers have been okay. They're starting to turn it around here a little bit, but I definitely think that, like, you know, these are two teams that people love to follow. The Oilers, obviously, with Connor McDavid, and then the Blackhawks, you know, they have Connor Bedard. It makes for a pretty good matchup, so I'm a big fan. I can't lie. Anyway. Um, 4-2 in the World Series, 2 outs. Face off here now in the Edmonton zone, won by Chicago on the right side, played back. Oilers have the puck. Draisaitl through center. Send to the front to the right side now. A shot on net, goes back down low. Roslovic tries feeding that one in front, and it goes back down low. Battling forward here in the corner on the Chicago side of Spencer Knight's net, and nothing comes of that. Looks like Knight had the puck, but the Oilers were trying to give that one a little jab. Five and a half minutes to go. Let's go Blue Jays. Yeah, they're up 4-2. at the bottom of the 7th, if we get to the point where like they're about to win an intermission, we'll commentate that game. Face off now won by the Oilers. Kick back down low. Draisaitl on the right side to the point. Nurse waits to Wallman. A shot saved there by Knight on the right side. Green will pick that one up then for the Blackhawks. Oilers battling forward here down low. Chicago will get it back. Donato down to the right side. Will dump it into the Edmonton zone. And it'll go all the way back down the other way and into the Chicago end. Sam Renzel banks it off the boards. Oilers will intercept that puck back. Shots are 12-6 here in favor of Edmonton, so I apologize. My shots are a little bit off. Chicago has led the Oilers here in terms of those opportunities. Battling forward here now on the right side. Edmonton gets it back. Henrique, pass over, goes up in the air and back over then for Doc. Colton Doc will clear that one back into the Edmonton zone as Ty Emberson will hold that puck for the Oilers. Here they come the other way. Down low into the zone. Renzel battling alongside Frederick. Still battling forward here on the right side. Now trying to send that one in front. Oilers get it back. A shot saved by Knight on a goal line shot from Savoy. As Matt Savoy's had some pretty good chances here tonight as of late. 4 minutes to go here in the first period. We're still tied up at 0 apiece. Oilers move that one through center. Trying to get that one to the right side. Blackhawks clear that one in. Burakovsky as Vlasic holds it in his own zone. Vlasic a pass to center, and that cannot be kept in the hands of, I believe that's Connor Bedard. Here comes Edmonton the other way. McDavid back to Nuge. A backhand there is denied. Now Bouchard comes in, shoots it, and that one is denied. Here come the Oilers, intercepted as the Oilers regroup with that puck. Appreciate you bringing the game to Idaho, listeners. Hey, Tim, Idaho. Nice, man. Welcome to the stream, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, we do what we can for everybody. Here's Mangiapane's shot, and that one goes wide to the corner. One of the coolest things that, you know, like with these streams is seeing where everybody's listening from. We got people from Brazil, people from Russia, people from, like, you know, states that like you look in the middle of the country of America, like at those states like Montana, Idaho, there's not a lot of hockey there. Like you have ECHL teams, yeah, like the Idaho Steelheads. There's a team in Tulsa. Like you have like the University of North Dakota, but you know, apart from that, you don't have a lot of hockey there. And it's good to see that there are, you know, they're growing the game there and there's a lot of fans in those areas. So Tim, I really appreciate you coming in here, and I'm glad that my game has brought you to this community. So yeah, hell yeah, man. Oilers have the puck here in their own zone, sent back forward then to Phillip. Phillip to Lazar. He'll dump that one down low. Curtis Lazar now back down in his own end. We'll take that one around then behind the net, battling alongside the likes of Kaiser and taken out the other way then by Chicago. 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Go Connor Bedard. Nice. We'll see if Bedsy can get one here tonight. I should start making a parlay, like Nordic's betting. Like, you know how Biz has his own bets? I should make my own bets per game. Here's Noah Phillip now, moves it through center. Now Darnell Nurse brings it into the zone. We'll bank that one off the boards to the right side. Bertuzzi down low now behind the net as I get a glitch here on my TV screen. That was weird. 90 seconds left to go. Chicago holding it behind their own net, trying to break the puck out down the other way. And the Oilers will intercept that before things get bad. Battling down low now is Bouchard and Nazer. Ekholm leans on Teravainen and gets the puck up to Draisaitl. Here comes Edmonton the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Down the right side, Roslovic skates it back. Feeds it down low then to Draisaitl, but he can't get it to him. And Chicago will force their way back. Donato just will backhand that one into the zone with 1 minute to go here in the opening period. Draisaitl moves that one through center. Comes down the right side. He's got some room. Comes to the front. And he can't get that one on. And we get a whistle here. And it's going to be our first penalty of the game, and it's going to be against Chicago. It'll be Wyatt Kaiser, who will go to the box. And the Oilers will get a chance to show off probably one of the most top-heavy power plays in the entire National Hockey League, with McDavid, Draisaitl, Bouchard, and the guys that they can roll together. It's a holding call on Wyatt Kaiser on the play from Draisaitl. He tried to move that puck to the front. It's just one of those plays that you kind of have to do. You have to hold him off to the right side and not let him get a clean shot on net. And sometimes that does result in you getting a penalty, and in this instance, you see that here today. 55 seconds left here in the first period. So if the Oilers don't score in this last minute of play, the power play will carry over into the second period. The Oilers' power play is 3rd in the league. The Blackhawks' penalty kill is 9th in the league. So that's pretty cool. Face-off one here by the Oilers. Bouchard down low, tipped in front, and that one goes back behind the net. Blackhawks will get to that puck and clear it all the way down the other way. That's nothing, man. I've watched like 5 or 6 games at once one time. That was years ago, though. I could never do that now. Here comes Edmonton now through the right side. They'll break that one into the zone now down low. Pass in front for Roslovic as the Oilers look to regroup here. 20 seconds left to go. Roslovic banks it off the boards. Bouchard now on the right side. Over then to Nuge. Pass in front. McDavid on his foot. A backhand save. Rebound is kicked back behind the net. McDavid with that puck. One last push here for Edmonton. Bouchard on the right side. 5 seconds left. McDavid breaks in. Draisaitl saved by Nutt. If that even got on net. To the right side now down low. Draisaitl. One last shot. He scores! Leon Draisaitl. The clock shows zeros. It's going to be a close one, but Leon Draisaitl scores in the last seconds of that period and the power play. And we'll review it and see if it counts, but at least as of right now, Draisaitl has given the Oilers a 1-0 lead. I could not tell. Oh, no, that's not good. No. No, that's probably not a, no, that's not a good goal. Nope. Not, not 10, no. No, it's so close. Like, 0.1 seconds more, and that's coming back, and that's a goal. But, yeah, no, that's not a goal. All right, official call. Yep, no goal there. So, Draisaitl just barely, almost had a goal there, but if it was 0.1 or 0.2 seconds more, that puck's going in the net, and that is a good goal, but he just barely missed out on that. So, we will have to wait until the second period to see if the Oilers will get the first one here, or will it be Chicago? But that being said, folks, we are tied up at 0 at the end of 20 minutes of play. It is intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We'll be back for the start of the second period here momentarily. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you have anything you want to talk about or anything like that, be sure to comment it down below. It can be hockey related, non-hockey related. Just do we think Connor Bedard can get more than half an assist? Well, if he gets half an assist, then that means he has an assist. So yes. Yes, that's possible. But half an assist is not half of this. There's no half of an assist. Let's just say that. So you can't see that happen. My stupid thing froze for the World Series. Oh, now you can see it. Oops. Move that back. God forbid I got copyrighted over the freaking lousy World Series. Max Muncy just hit a solo homer. It's 4-3 in Game 7. 26 watching, only 9 likes. Yeah, like the video, guys. Like the stream. It helps out with the amount of people in it. I would really appreciate that. Get more people in here. Get more people seeing this channel. This is our 22nd stream of the season so far. Already, I believe. Shots through that period are 13-6. So we did see some pretty cool scenes in there. We saw a penalty shot, and we also saw a goal caught off in the last second. So it's shaping up to be a pretty good, looking second period here. Is trying to pull up the World Series. It closed out of my tab for me. During Frozen Frenzy, you could get all game at once. Yeah, I think I had 4 on one of those streams. Yeah, you can do that. I think I had like 4 on, which was interesting. Looks like this game's gonna come down to the wire. I have to restart my computer. This old computer here was like in 2014. It's old. It's like 11 years old. It looks like more people betting LA wins. What, Dodgers? Well, yeah, because it's the Dodgers. So we've got about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes here till the start of No, the Oilers did not score. So here's the thing. That goal was in the last seconds of play. It was called off because it was after the buzzer went. It was like 0.1 seconds after the end of the period. Like, if it were 0.2 seconds later or earlier, it's a goal. And we're talking about a last-second goal here in this period, but we did not get one. We did not get one here, unfortunately, folks. But again, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight, watching my stream. I really very much so do appreciate that. Yep, less than 1 point seconds off. Yep. Thank you for explaining. New to the wonderful game? Hey, welcome to our sport, man. We always welcome. I always get new fans in the chat. We always welcome new fans. There's a lot of people when I sometimes do these streams, or I sometimes see people on commentaries are like, "Oh, you stupid idiot! How do you not know that? You're so stupid." Yeah, no, like if you're like that and that's how toxic the hockey community is, like no wonder we're so behind the curve. But yeah, man, welcome. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know. But I mean, that one's not that difficult to understand. Like the timer ran out before they scored the goal. So it was like right there too. Again, like 0.1 seconds more, that's a goal. But that's how crazy it is. Hockey, like a lot of other sports, is a game of seconds. Things can change in a moment of minutes or seconds or anything like that. You could go from being up 3-0 to down 6-3 in 20 minutes. That's how crazy this sport is. Yeah, especially on YouTube. Like, I don't understand that. Because they only care about like their subs and stuff, and it's like I care. Like I care how many subs I have and stuff like that. Like I could come on here and say like, oh, like, it doesn't really matter to me that much. It does. Like I'm not gonna act like it doesn't. But I will say this though, like I mainly do this for the love of commentating. And just the fact that I enjoy it. And a lot of the recognition we've gotten, like, it's been awesome. But I think even if I wasn't getting recognition, like a lot of the time last year, we would have like nobody in streams. Like we wouldn't really have that many people in the streams, but 1 hour behind, more sleep. Yes. Isn't that in like what? That changes to like 2 or 3 a.m. I'll be up at that time and I'll be like, wait a second, what? What just happened? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Because now you get more sleep, and that sounds awesome. We might be commentating the World Series here in a second. There was lots last year. Oh yeah, definitely. Can my thing not glitch, please? Stupid freaking thing won't load, man. Almost over, bottom of the eighth. Oh yeah, baseball's my second favorite sport too. I've loved it over the last couple of months. They just insulted. All right, looks like bottom of the eighth, no outs. They got one on second. Should we commentate it, guys? Should we just stop what we're doing here and commentate that? Oh my God, Blake Snell's in. Oh, it's over. Go to at least 5 minor league games per year. Oh, I go to more than that. Whew. Okay. So we're still in intermission, folks. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. We got about, I would say, a minute or two, probably 5 minutes or so until we get started here with the second period inside of Edmonton, Alberta, as we await the result of the World Series 2. Let's take this second to go and look around at the games here on this fine Saturday and all the games that went on today. So let's go through the completed ones here. Boston edged out a win against the Carolina Hurricanes 2-1. Victor Arvidsson scoring the game-winning goal in that one. The Jets go in and take care of business against the Pittsburgh Penguins at home. They win that game 5-2. Nashville goes in there and defeats the Calgary Flames at home as well, 4-2. San Jose gets another win, their second straight win. They take a 3-2 overtime win there against the Colorado Avalanche. A lot of extra, almost said extra inning, a lot of extra time games here. You also see, as well as that too, Dallas and Florida, 4-3 Florida in a shootout. So Florida bounces back from their rough results on Tuesday in the shootout, and they get a win here today. Washington and Buffalo. Buffalo defeats the Caps in a shootout. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen getting the win. Sens in Montreal. Montreal wins that game 4-3 in overtime, as Alex Newhook scores the overtime winner. That is Montreal's 5th overtime win game of the season. Toronto and Philadelphia. Toronto defeats the Flyers 5-2 in Philadelphia. Blue Jackets and Blues. Columbus defeats St. Louis 3-2. Sean Monahan with the game-winning goal. And then Canucks and Wild 5-2 Minnesota, as the Wild bounce back there and get a win as well in that game as well. So there you go. The games that are currently going on right now, LA and New Jersey. New Jersey is up 2-0 on the Kings. And then Seattle and New York is a 2-1 lead for the New York Rangers, as we get ready for the start of the second period here today. All right, I think we're ready to go. A minute left here in the Edmonton power play as we move back here into Rogers Place. Second period is just about ready to get started here. You look at the goals scored in this period, there were none, 0, but there were some penalty shots. There was a power play in there that is going to carry into this period as we get ready here to kick off the second. 0-2 count against Springer. 1 out, 1 on, and bottom of the 8th. This could be the biggest inning in not World Series history, in Blue Jays history coming up here. But some good chances for both sides in the battle of the Connors tonight. You can't complain for sure. Some great saves from Spencer Knight, who has looked awesome here so far in the games played. As we get ready here for the start of the second period, Connor Bedard out there on the ice right now. Bedsy, known as, quote, the future of the Chicago Blackhawks here. A lot of people compared him to McDavid in his draft year, saying that this guy could be the next Connor Bedard. And as we wait for the results of the World Series here, it is time for the second period of Oilers and Blackhawks. Showing off Jeff Blashill. Showing off the most points in Edmonton franchise history. Connor McDavid, 1,096. He is just about 1,600 or 600 points away from breaking the record there. We ask ourselves the question, can he break that record before he possibly leaves? Before the end of that contract? Probably not, right? But that's something you can ask yourself there. All right, second period of Oilers Blackhawks is officially underway. Bouchard will drop that one back. Reminder, Edmonton is on the power play here to kick off this period. Nugent Hopkins now down low, and that's an offsides against the Oilers. Face off here now. In the Chicago zone, it's one back then by the Oilers. McDavid on the right side, plays it back, moving into the zone. Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid draws it in, comes down the right side to Mikheyev. McDavid banks it off the boards to the point. Draisaitl down low, intercepted. Vlasic trying to clear that one out. Draisaitl to the point. Bouchard down low. Nugent Hopkins now on the right side. Draisaitl throws it in front, and that one is cleared by Chicago as they don't allow anything in front. Evan Bouchard now behind the Edmonton net. Bouchard drops it back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to McDavid, to Nugent Hopkins. He comes into the zone, moves it to the center, a pass over. He scores! Leon Draisaitl! That one counts. And the Oilers take a 1-0 lead here on the power play. So Draisaitl, who had a goal called off in the end of the first period, gets the opening goal here tonight legitimately this time around. As the Oilers now have a 1-0 lead here in the second period. That's a power play goal from Leon Draisaitl. A nice attempt there. Assists on that goal are going to be from Nugent Hopkins and Connor McDavid, it looks like, who will get those. Yes, so Nuge and McDavid get the assist as Draisaitl picks up his 9th goal in a Watch with Nordic commentary stream. Face off here now at center ice as the Blackhawks will look to tie. Oilers win the draw on the right side. Chicago intercepts it. Now Kaiser to the right side. Crevier dumps that one into the Edmonton zone. Cleared out to center all the way back down into the Chicago zone. So with that goal, it continues Leon Draisaitl's 8-game point streak. As Draisaitl through those 8 games played, 6 goals, 5 assists, 11 points in that amount of time. He's been awesome here to start the season. Here's Bedard now on the right side. Feeds that one to center. Savoy now behind the net will battle for it. Kick back down low. Emberson sends it around. Puck will come out of the zone. Racing for it now down the other way is Kaiser. He's going to battle for it with Frederick. But the Blackhawks will win that battle. Yep, Jeff Hoffman coming in there for the 9th inning. That's going to be Absolute bars. Behind the net now with it. Crevier to the right side. Blackhawks feed that one around back up to the point. Levshunov banks it back down low to the corner. Bertuzzi battling for it there as well. Tyler Bertuzzi to the point. Levshunov to the right side. Pass in front, then Teravainen waits, shoots it. Save in front there as it was blocked. And now Isaac Howard will try and take that one the other way. And delayed offsides then for Chicago. They get onside. Now the Oilers will take advantage of that and break the puck down the other way. Nurse to the right side. Clears that one down low. And that will actually be an icing against the Oilers. As Chicago will get a face-off here in the... face-off in the Edmonton zone. Shots are 14-6, and that Leon Draisaitl goal is the only one. Most games played in franchise history. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is second on that list in terms of Edmonton Oilers. The number one player on the list is actually Kevin Lowe, who's played 1,000 games for the Oilers. He is the only player to play 1,000 games. And I would assume as we get into the months of February and March, we will see that Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is going to be in his 1,000th game and could possibly break that record if he stays in. Oilers have the puck now as they move it through center. Bouchard through the neutral zone. Down now to the right side. Trying to go through center behind the net. Knight with the puck. Draisaitl trying to play that one forward. Intercepted. 3-on-2 now the other way. Rinzel brings it into the zone. Waits. A shot. And that one is denied there. Down low now behind the net. Bedard feeds that one in front. Another shot there by Colton Dach is denied. Dach to Bedard down low. The pass is slow and lousy, and that one is turned over. Blackhawks do get it back. A shot in front. Save there by Stuart Skinner. 16:27 left to go here in the second period. The Oilers have a 1-0 lead on the Blackhawks. It's Leon Draisaitl with the goal. Top of the ninth in the World Series. It's a 1-1 count right now on Hoffman versus Kiki Hernandez. Face-off now on the right side, won by Chicago. Down low now behind the net. What's up, Banking on Money? How you doing? Nugent-Hopkins to Draisaitl. Will clear that one out to center. Racing forward with speed is McDavid. McDavid down low, sends it in front. And there's nobody there for Edmonton, as McDavid was pretty much on his lonesome. A shot there from Nurse is met with a broken stick. And it's clear now down the other way. Nugent-Hopkins through center. Back then to Darnell Nurse. Nurse to Nuge. Back to Nurse. Banked off the boards then behind the net. McDavid in the corner will battle for that puck. Foligno now on the right side of backhand. Crevier to Bedard. It's intercepted there by the Oilers and goes back around then behind the net. Foligno with the puck now. Throws that one to center. It's intercepted then by Kulak. Brett Kulak now on the right side, and they'll battle for it here. Never thought Montreal was leading the Atlantic. Hey, it's still early, but they look pretty good. Oilers on the attack here. Down low now in the Chicago zone. Edmonton trying to pressure here hard. Back down on the right side. Frederick trying to play that puck through. Shots are 14-8 here in favor of the Oilers. And we hear a Let's Go Blue Jays chant here in Edmonton. Man, that's what everybody's surrounded by. Frederick a shot. Saved there by Knight. Please take me to commercial. I have never asked for a commercial more in my life. I want to commentate this World Series win. 2-1 count here as Miguel Rojas is up with one out. Due up after Rojas is Shohei Ohtani, obviously, who is 2 for 3 tonight. It is 4-3. Is Connor Bedard and Evan Bouchard good? Yes, I would say they're very good. I would say they are very good. Shots are 15-8 here in favor of Edmonton. 2-2 count with one out in the bottom of the ninth, or the top of the ninth. Vlasic to the right side now. Bedard down low. Connor Bedard feeds it to center. Oilers will regroup. Ekholm to center. Draisaitl trying to break that one into the zone. It's intercepted there by Chicago. Nazar rushes to that puck. He'll take that one back then behind the net. Oilers get it back. Roslovic to the right side as the Oilers hold the puck. Thrown to center. Draisaitl moves it through, breaks it into the zone. Pass there is blocked by Rinzel, and Blackhawks will get to that puck and clear it down the other way. And an icing call here against Chicago with 14:05 left to go in the middle frame. Still in. Shots are 15-8 here. Face off in the Edmonton zone. Oh no, the Dodgers just tied it. Shot there, saved by Knight. The Dodgers just tied it. Miguel Rojas, a solo home run, just tied the game in Dodgers Blue Jays at the top of the ninth. Oh my Lord. Oh my gosh. I know, like, you guys are hockey fans, but man, wow. Face off here now in the Chicago zone, won by the Oilers. Cleared back now behind that at McDavid to the right side now. Donato throws that one to center. Kaiser on the right side. Nugent Hopkins will clear that one into the corner. On the right side now, Sam Rinzel. Back there now, Ryan Green will take that one the other way. Here's Mikheyev, loses his footing. And now back over there for the Oilers who have that puck on the right side. McDavid drops it back. Nuge to Nurse. Intercepted there. Nurse. I don't know, man. Looking freaking pretty close. Puck goes down low now into the Edmonton zone. Here's McDavid now moving it through center. Connor McDavid down the right side. Moves to center. Can't get a shot on net, and it comes out of the zone. And the Oilers will have to regroup. Henrique now to the right side. Fed up in front, then Howard tries sending that one to the center. Blackhawks get it back. Foligno into the zone. Looks for options. Will try and drop that one back now behind the net. As Kaiser is tripped, and yes, that will be a penalty. It's going to be against Noah Phillip. As he was battling for that puck down low with Colton Dach, and Phillip trips him. And as a result, Chicago will get their first power play tonight in the second period. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Why did it just kick me out? You want to explain that? Why'd you just kick me out of the game? Now I think it's got me on the Sportsnet commentary. Ooh, that's so close. All right. We are through the ninth. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. is up. Here at the bottom of the ninth. Anyway, the Blackhawks will get their first power play tonight here as Noah Phillip gets a tripping call on Colton Dach As the Blackhawks will get their first power play. Face-off here won by the Oilers. Kicked back down low. Ekholm will start by clearing that puck all the way down the other way. Chicago's power play ranked 24th. The Oilers' power play ranked 11th. Here come the Blackhawks now through center. Down the right side. Bertuzzi into the corner. Oilers got it. Nazer on the right side. Bertuzzi to Bedard. Bedard takes that one back down low to the hash marks. Back to the point, Rinzel. Rinzel up, a shot! And that one is blocked as the Oilers clear it back all the way down the other way. Blackhawks have the puck now, moving it through the neutral zone. Bertuzzi to Nazer. Nazer throws it pass down into the corner. Burakovsky on the right side. Trying to kick that one back to center. Yes, the Oilers are winning. Halfway through the power play, Bedard with the puck. Pass in front, save, rebound. They score! Tyler Bertuzzi, pass in front, backdoor goal. And the Blackhawks have tied the game on the power play. A wonderful pass in front. As Connor Bedard, a good stick handling move there. He recognizes Bertuzzi is wide open there in front. And Bertuzzi will be credited with the goal. I don't believe that touched the Oilers' stick, so that could be another assist there for Connor Bedard. We shall see. But regardless of that, the Oilers have we have a tied hockey game here now. As we also head into the bottom of the ninth in Blue Jays-Dodgers Game 7. Kulak to the right side now. Emberson. Draisaitl picks it up. Sends it out to center. It'll go up in the air and back to the right side. Now Crevier with it. Luis Crevier gets it down low to the corner. Emberson on the right side. Draisaitl feeds a pass up to center. Here come the Oilers the other way. Back around down low. Now Vlasic will battle forward on the right side. Podkolzin clears that one up to the point. Kulak on the right side. Pass over to center. Podkolzin. Draisaitl trying to move that one to center. It's poke checked away and back down into the Edmonton end. Leon Draisaitl holds the puck. Kulak now on the right side. Puck will slide all the way back into the Chicago zone. Oilers regrouping here on the right side. Assist on that goal are Bedard and Burakovsky. It's a 3-0 count against Vladdy. Battling forward now down low on the right side. Ekholm trying to clear that down the other way. At the point. Chicago throws that one into the corner. Oilers looking to get that puck back there as well. Nazer has it now on the right side. Pass in front there by Burakovsky is denied. Blackhawks have it. Holding that one now is Burakovsky on the right side. Up to the point. Moving it in. Kaiser shoots it. And save with the pads of Stuart Skinner. Teravainen sends it back down low. Levshinov pass in front. Nazer a shot. Save again there by Skinner. Puck slides back into the Chicago zone now on the right side. Pass in front there for Green is picked up, and now down the other way goes Chicago. Burakovsky trying to keep that puck in front. Bedard waits, stick handling, shoots it. Saved by Skinner. A glove save. 9:06 left to go here in the second period as the Oilers give up a goal there to Tyler Bertuzzi as we are tied here at 1. Through the first period. Base hit there for Bo Bichette. gives the Blue Jays one on base here with one out in the bottom of the ninth inning. Again, all the Blue Jays need is one run to win the World Series. This game is right there. This game is right there, right on the edge of your seats. It does not get much better than this. Part of the reason why I wish I commentated baseball. Snell versus Barger. First pitch is a ball. And a 1-0 count. Yoshinobu Yamamoto warming up in the bullpen. Looks like he's going to come in after playing in the Game 6. And that's a ball 2 there for Barger. He's trying to avoid throwing anything in the lane. Hey Josh, please stop commentating. Please stop commenting that. I'm trying to watch the game here. I don't want to get spoiled. And that's a first strike there for Snell on Barger. So Draisaitl there from McDavid. And Nuge. Face-off coming up here now inside of the Edmonton zone. It is won back then by the Oilers as we're back here from commercial break. 9 minutes left to go in the second period. Bedard now on the right side. Rinzel with that puck. Holding it back down low behind the net. Blackhawks have it. Fed up to the point. Rinzel waits, shoots it, and it's blocked there by Henrique. Trying to clear it now the other way is the Oilers. Blackhawks get it back. At the point, Rinzel on the right side. Fires that one and save with the pad of Skinner. Cleared back then down low. Blackhawks get it. Burakovsky drops it back then to Bedard. Rinzel now on the right side. Burakovsky tried throwing it to center. Andre Burakovsky. Bedard a chance. Saved by Skinner. The rebound is right there. And back behind the net. Connor Bedard taking advantage of a loose puck. As Chicago has come back in shots here. Shots are now 16-16. As I read them on the Sportsnet feed here. Sam Rinzel on the right side now in the Blackhawks end, trying to send that one to center. Kulak moves it down the other way. It's intercepted. Here come the Blackhawks into the zone. Slaggert moving to center. Waits, gets held off the puck there on the right side. Cleared out then. Back for Nuge, who will bank it off the boards and back down the other way. Mangiapane waits to McDavid. Up to the point. Emberson. To the right side now, Kulak. To McDavid. McDavid, a shot tipped in front. And goes back into the corner. On the right side here now with it is Crevier, who will dump that one down low. Colton Dock trying to play that one back on the right side. Behind the net, Emberson will attempt to clear that one the other way. 3-on-2 here for Edmonton. They'll send McDavid. He's off sides. And they'll have to get back there for that one. Puck slides back into the Edmonton zone. Evan Bouchard with 7 minutes left here in the middle frame. Burakovsky gets it back to Teravainen. Teravainen breaks into the zone, looks for options to the point. A shot by Murphy, and his stick just shatters. Now down low now behind the net, Donato will battle for that puck. Ryan Donato on the right side, thrown back up to the point then by Chicago. Ilya Mikheyev waits, sends it down low. Teravainen now on the right side, feeds it through the crease of Skinner, and the Oilers will get that one back. Roslovic now battling forward here on the defense of Chicago. Puck slides up to the point. Ekholm shoots that one as it goes back off the boards now to the right side. Ekholm drops it back. Bouchard poke checked ahead. And now racing forward is Teravainen. Evan Bouchard will drop that one back then for Ekholm. Matthias Ekholm through center ice will clear that one in. It goes off of an official. Hopefully he's okay, and he doesn't look like he's holding up that great. Sometimes that does happen. Pucks will go off of the officials. Battling forward here now in the corner, Lazar. Puck comes free. Wallman sends that one up to the point on the right side. Howard a shot. And that one goes back down low. Chicago with it here. It's Bertuzzi. To the right side as the Blackhawks have it. Mikheyev thrown to Nazar. Nazar brings it back down low. On the right side here now, Edmonton has it. Wallman passes it through the zone. It's tipped back into the Chicago zone. That'll be an icing here against the Oilers. Yes, 2 on base. Oh, brother. Blue Jays fans are probably absolutely terrified right now. And they should be, rightfully so. I would be horrified as well. Looks like Dave Roberts is done with Snell. It appears Yoshinobu Yamamoto is going to come in. Face-off coming here now in the Edmonton zone. 5 minutes left to go in the second period. Burakovsky now to the right side. Down low now, Vlasic battling for it alongside Lazar. Bedard, pass in front, Rinzel shoots that one wide. He had a wide open opportunity. He had the top corner open. I thought maybe. Blackhawks have pressure here the last couple of minutes. Shots are 17-16 in favor of Chicago. Puck is banked off the boards to the right side. Bedard picks it up. Rinzel waits. Bedard moves in, shoots it, and it goes wide. Behind the net now. Blackhawks have it. Down low in the corner, they have pretty much hemmed the Oilers in their own zone here for the last few minutes of play, and Edmonton does get the clear off. Rinzel through center as it's banked into the Oilers' end. Skinner picks it up on his stick. Now behind the net, McDavid. Here's Connor McDavid through the zone. Poke checked. He gets it right back. At the point now, Ekholm will dump that one into the Blackhawks' end. Foligno clears it now down low. Shots are 11-4 here in favor of the Chicago Blackhawks. Ekholm on the right side now behind the net. McDavid slides around in front. He's tripped. And will that be a call? And yes, it will be. Connor McDavid was tripped. And as a result, we will see the Edmonton Oilers head to the power play here late in the second period. Yeah, they don't have the rights. Technically. They lost their rights this year, ESPN did. So Tyler Bertuzzi with the goal for Chicago. Leon Draisaitl with the goal for Edmonton as the Oilers and Blackhawks are tied up at 1 apiece. Here in the second period, Alejandro Kirk up to bat in the World Series. Bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Yamamoto is in to pitch. The first pitch is in there for a strike. That was Connor Bedard's first assist. Or fourth assist. And that one hits off of Kirk. Are they going to call that? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. The bases are loaded at the bottom of the ninth in Game 7 of the World Series. Oh my God. Dalton Varshaw's coming up. He's 0 for 4 today, though. Varsho can cement himself today here in Blue Jays history. All he needs is a single. And I'm annoyed that I have to commentate a hockey game here. Colton Dock is going to go to the box for tripping. And the Oilers will head to the power play. Face-off. Won by the Oilers. Bouchard to the right side. Nugent-Hopkins throws it back down low. McDavid moves to the front. Shot saved there. Rebound is kicked. And Spencer Knight will cover that one up. Oh, brother. Lose the hockey game. Face-off won here by the Oilers. Bouchard now on the right side. Nugent-Hopkins played back down low. McDavid on the right side. Try sending that one up to the point. Nazer clears that one away. Down low here now. Bouchard with it. 3:15 remaining here in the second period. We are tied at 1. What's the next game I'm streaming? I'm not sure yet. I haven't looked at the schedule. McDavid down low now to Nuge. Nugent-Hopkins behind the net. Feeds it to Bouchard. McDavid a shot saved by Knight. Looked like it went off his helmet. Bouchard on the right side. Down low now McDavid. McDavid waits. Pass over. Goes up in the air. And Bouchard gets that one back up at the point. On the right side, Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid pass in front. They score! Jack Roslovic. What a pass by Connor McDavid. Another power play goal here for the Oilers. And it's 2-1. Good God. If it's a walk-off grand slam or even just a walk. Oh, my God. This could be the craziest moment. This is, if the Dodgers get out of this, my God. Foul. Foul ball, 1-1. What a play, Knight. Yeah, good play there by Roslovic. Waiting there on the back door. Pretty much was wide open for that opportunity. I believe that is Jack Roslovic's second goal of the season. His second with the Edmonton Oilers. It is a power play goal. And he makes it a 2-1 lead here for Edmonton. Kicked around now to the right side. Bedard waits. Feeds it up to the point. Levshunov to Bedard. Bedard holds it. Levshunov now on the right side. Bedard gets it back. It goes up in the air and back down low. As Levshunov has it there. Henrique behind the net now. Oh my God. What a save. Second out. Guerrero Jr. is out. They almost won the World Series there. They're going to review it, though. Holy crap, the arena just exploded. Battling forward here now at center ice. McDavid throws it out to center. Bedard on the right side. Over there then for Burakovsky. Racing for it quickly is Kaiser in front. A shot there is denied. Here's McDavid now coming to center. Connor McDavid back down low then for Rinzel. 1.5 minutes left to go here in the second period. This could not end faster. I would love to commentate the end of this one. McDavid to the right side. Waits. Shoots it on net. Saved by net. The rebound is kicked back down low into the corner. Holding the puck there, McDavid. At the point, Ekholm, a shot. And that one goes back down low. Chicago has the puck. Dumped down low. Last minute of play here in the second period. Ekholm to center. Sends McDavid now back into the Chicago zone. Crevier battling forward alongside Bertuzzi. Played out to center now as the Oilers look to pass it down the other way. Oilers lead 2-1. 35 seconds left here in the second period. Trying to move it forward here. Podkolzin to the right side. Now Lazar back in the corner. The Dodgers got out of it. The Dodgers got out of it. End of the ninth. We're going to the top of the 10th. Here's Nazer now at the right side. Cleared back down into the Edmonton zone. 5 seconds left here in the second period, and that will do it. I thought for a second they weren't going to be able to catch it, but nope. That is the end of the 10th, and that is the end of the second period. I do want to apologize because I do feel like I'm a little bit distracted, and I do apologize for that, but I'm trying to commentate the game the most I can with one of the craziest endings we could see here in baseball history. But regardless, there were 3 goals in that second period. They were from Leon Draisaitl, Tyler Bertuzzi, and Jack Roslovic, as the Oilers have a 2-1 lead here through the second period. Now we move into the intermission time. Go get a snack, go get a drink, do what you got to do. We'll be back for the start of the third period momentarily. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I shall return. Okay, folks, I have returned. Sorry about that. Sorry for commentating before. I'm just really excited. No problem. I just I want to react to it myself as well. I don't want to. I was getting spoiled with your comments, but it's okay. I'm not mad at you. It's not a big deal, man. You're all good. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you are new to the channel here, I would love it if you would subscribe. Down below, we do these weekly commentary games every single week. Two 2-1 Edmonton leads here in the second intermission. Freddie Freeman here up to bat, top of the 10th. Dominguez throws the first pitch, or second pitch. That is a ball. Sir Anthony Dominguez has a 2-0 record through 10.5 innings pitched so far this postseason. Freddie Freeman hits one in the air. It's going far back, and at the warning track, they make the catch. And that's one out there, as Freddie Freeman is caught at the warning track. And now they'll move on to Teoscar Hernandez, I believe, if I remember the order correctly for the Dodgers. I've seen this team too many times, unfortunately. Ooh, Bo Bichette's not in the game. No, Mookie Betts. I apologize. Mookie Betts is out of the game. Wouldn't that be something? He just hits a home run here. He has been absolutely terrible during this World Series. Face off. Oh my gosh. Go Ohtani. 3-1 count here for Mookie Betts with one out. Betts is 0 for 3 tonight with a walk. 3-1 pitch is in there. And it'll be a walk for Mookie Betts. And there you go. Dodgers have one on base here with one out at the top of the 10th. You look at the last repeat World Series champions. Obviously, the Yankees in 98 to 2000 are the most recent team in MLB history. Now Max Muncy has a home run in the 9th. First pitch is a strike. He swings on that and misses. One and one pitch. 1-1 with one out. Muncy with Betts on base. Dominguez throws that one just under, and that will count as a ball. Sorry, not that great with my baseball commentary. Am I right? The game is too close for comfort. Muncy versus Dominguez. And Muncy will step out of his plate. 2-1 count here at the top of the 10th. In Game 7 of the World Series, doesn't get that much better than this. And that one's hit foul. This game is too close for comfort. I definitely agree. So Jack Roslovic gets his first goal as an Oiler towards the end of that period, and he makes it a base hit there for Muncy. Betts will go to second, and the Dodgers have two on base here with one out. In Game 7, Muncy now 3 for 4 tonight. And he gets a base hit there down the middle. And Ohtani there showing off some emotion. You guys think that guy speaks any English? Teoscar Hernandez now up next. He is 0 for 3. And that's a ball one there on Dominguez. Here at the... Oh, I am behind. I know, I'm behind. I'm definitely behind. This screams behind, too. And he gets in there for a strike. 1-1 on Hernandez. If Hernandez hits a single, there's a chance that they can get Mookie Betts home. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Okay, I don't care. I'm watching the game myself. I don't care. And 2-2 count now. 2-2 count with 1 out. It's 4-4 in the World Series. Bouchard. And that's in there for a ball. 3-2. And a full count here. If they get a ball, it could load the bases for the Dodgers. Still here in the second intermission between Chicago and Edmonton. Sorry, guys, just kind of reverting to this. And that's another ball. The bases are loaded. The bases are loaded here at the top of the 10th. And Schneider has a decision to make, as Anthony Pages will come up with 1 out. Or Pages, not Pages. Pages. Sorry. You can tell him a casual, right? And everybody will come to the center of the bullpen to conglomerate here. That defensive play is still unbelievable. Pages made that play, and now he has a chance here to do something unbelievable. Andy Pages up here now. Top of the 10th, 1 out. First pitch is swing and a miss. Pages has been 0 for 11 with runners in scoring position this postseason. Even if he hits a single, or a double, or a triple, or even a walk, his team is on board here. And has a 5-4 lead. And I think with that said, they would have led for the first time in this World Series. Dominguez. 1-1, that's in there. No, it's not. 2-1, never mind. Cap him. Plays all my money on bets. Don't know if I recommend that. Two and 1 count. 1 out, 4-4. Dominguez hits that one. It'll go through. Looks like it's out. And 2 outs there. The smart play is to throw to home, and Betts is out. The bases are still loaded. And it looks like Miguel Rojas will come up now. They nearly had a base hit there, but the Blue Jays got back in time and made that catch. Top of the 9th, 2 outs. And coming up to bat now is Kiki Hernandez. Is 1 for 4 today, 1 home run, and that is way, way foul for a ball there on that play. That's for sure. One and 0, strike. And now it's 1-1. Here with 2 outs at the top of the 10th. Still warming up is Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who I need to say did pitch last night. And that pitch there, it's a hit. And they will advance to the bottom of the 10th, tied 4-4. And both teams get out of a bases-loaded jam here. They will go to the bottom of the 10th. And the Blue Jays have a chance for the second time in this game to win the World Series. Still in second intermission here of Oilers Blackhawks. If we do get to that point, top of the 11, looks like Shohei Ohtani will be due up. Both teams fumbled it, so it's even. This will probably end before then. We'll see. We got about 2 or 3 minutes till the start of the third period. I don't know, guys. You guys scared? I'm a little scared. Oh, the ticket prices were definitely outrageous. Those ticket prices were probably insane. Okay, bottom of the 10th. But it looks like we're ready to start the third period here between Oilers and Blackhawks. Second period recap. The goals were scored by Leon Draisaitl, Tyler Bertuzzi, and Jack Roslovic. Now, what's ironic about all three of these goals, they have all been in extra man advantages here. So as we get ready here to start the third period of Oilers and Blackhawks, if this game is somehow still going after this, do you guys want to see me commentate it? Oh my God, he hit Springer. Maybe. I can't tell. Anyway. Face off here now at center ice. It's the third period of Oilers and Blackhawks. The winner takes home 2 points tonight, which isn't that big of a deal comparatively speaking. Face off is won back then by the Oilers. Ekholm now on the right side. Matthias Ekholm holds the puck, clears it back down all the way into the Chicago zone. And that'll be an icing against the Oilers here. Face-off coming here now in the Edmonton zone. It's won by Chicago. A shot there denied by Skinner. Bouchard Clears that one out to center. Nazer battling forward with McDavid. Picked up then by Teravainen. Pass in front. And that one goes through to the right side. Blackhawks have the puck. Vlasic up at the point. Teravainen now behind the net. Oilers have it on the right side. Cleared out to center. McDavid tries to race for that puck. It'll stay in the Edmonton zone. Bouchard gets it back. McDavid through center. Back to Nuge. Intercepted there by Chicago. Oilers get it right back. And we get a whistle here now at center ice. And with 19:18 left to go, we are going to get a penalty here against Chicago. It'll be Connor Bedard who will head to the penalty box. And the Oilers will get the power play here tonight, as it's a Bedard interference penalty. It's not the strongest call in the world. I'm just going to say that, but there you go. So faceoff will come here in the Chicago zone. Oilers already with a power play, already with 2 power play goals tonight. Faceoff one here by the Oilers. Bouchard on the right side. Kick back then Nuge. Down low McDavid in front. And they can't get a shot, and it's cleared down the other way by Chicago. Here's Evan Bouchard now, moving it down the right side. He'll drop that one back. Draisaitl will come down the other way and regroup with the puck. Bouchard on the right side. McDavid to Bouchard to McDavid. Pass in front. Draisaitl can't get a shot on there. Drop back then. Connor McDavid on the right side. Feeds it up to the point. Draisaitl. A shot! And that one is fanned on. And now short-handed the other way. It's Mikheyev. Ilya Mikheyev. He's in! Saved by Skinner on a 1-on-0 breakaway. And the Oilers get that puck back. Down the other way now, Draisaitl. We'll take that one through the zone. McDavid drops it back to Nuge. Nuge up at the point. Bouchard to McDavid. Behind the net, Connor McDavid looks to Draisaitl. That was a bad pass by McDavid. He does get it right back, though. McDavid behind the net, waits, feeds it in front. Intercepted there by Nazer and cleared down the other way. End of the 10th in Toronto. It's 4-4. Wallman drops that one back. To the right side here now, Kulak over for Isaac Howard. Down low now behind the net. Oilers will battle for it. Ekholm slid out to the point. Wallman to Howard. This is a young power play here. Wallman at the point. Wade shoots it. Blocked. Rebound in front there for Savoy. Slides just away from him and cleared back up to the point. Wallman now on the right side. Sent it back down low then for Howard. Howard waits. Shoots it. And that one is blocked there by Vlasic on the right side. Foligno trying to pick that one up there as well. Oilers get it back. Howard a shot. Save there by Spencer Knight. Shots are 23-20 in favor of the Edmonton Oilers. And Ilya Mikheyev with a good chance there on Stuart Skinner, shorthanded. Could not get that one past to tie up the hockey game here. Face off here now in the Chicago zone. And it's one back then by the Oilers on the right side now with the puck. Wallman trying to clear that one through. Podkolzin banks that one off the boards now behind the net. To the right side. Chicago's got it. Podkolzin waits. Banks it up then for Bedard. Phillip on the right side now with it here for Edmonton. Trying to send that one through center. Power play is killed off. And we'll get an icing here against the Oilers in the third period. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. I very much do so appreciate that. Face off here now coming in the Edmonton zone. It's won by Chicago to the point on the right side. Clear now behind the net. Green battling forward with Kulak. Down low behind the net. Green sends it in front. Shot save. Rebound. They score. It's Andre Burakovsky. And the Blackhawks have tied the game. A battle forward in front of the net. Andre Burakovsky picks up the garbage in front of Stuart Skinner. And Chicago has tied the game here 2-2. Top of the 11th, Rojas just got out against Bieber. And correct me if I'm wrong, but due up here is Mr. Shohei. Yes, it is. Anyway, shots are 24-21 here in favor of the Oilers, as they've led things here so far. Cleared back down low, racing around now to the right side, back into the corner. Nazer with it. Will battle for that puck. Behind the net now, Darnell Nurse. Trying to get that one back. Banks it off the boards, through the neutral zone, all the way back down into the Chicago end. There will be no streams tomorrow, unfortunately. Taking the night off. Kaiser. Backhands that one to center. Down low now, Jake Wallman behind the net will throw that one to the right side. Now McDavid comes through center. Connor McDavid moves it to the front. Can't get a shot on there on that opportunity. And as a result, the Blackhawks will get back control. That is Burakovsky's 4th goal of the season, assisted by Artem Levshunov and Ryan Green. Tying up the game here at 2 apiece here in Edmonton with around 15 minutes to go. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, I would love if you would subscribe. Down below, we do daily hockey commentaries here on the channel. Oh my God. Will Smith, home run in the 11th. Will Smith, home run in Game 7, 5-4 Dodgers. Face-off. Won by Edmonton now on the right side. Cleared back down low behind the net. Spencer Knight now gets that puck. Crevier on the right side. Here now with it. Sent out to center. Chicago trying to move it through. Donato. Pass in front. Burakovsky to the point. On the right side now down behind the net. Vlasic. Down low then. Donato on the right side. Stolen back then by Matthias Ekholm. Henrique will hold that one against the boards. Trying to play it now down low. Oilers get it back. Cleared out to center. Savoy dumps that one down low behind the net. Vlasic controls the puck here and dumps that one back into the Chicago zone. Crevier sends a pass forward. It's intercepted there. Back now getting it is Podkolzin, who will battle for it there with the Oilers on the right side. Slides down low behind the net. 15 minutes left to go here in the 3rd period. Through a seam here now. Draisaitl with some room. A shot there from McCullson. Save there by Knight on the right side. And puck slides out in front. And Knight will make the save there. Shots are 25-23 here in favor of the Edmonton Oilers. As we have a tied hockey game here, folks. With about 14 and a half minutes to go here in the 3rd period. You look at these two goaltenders. Spencer Knight sporting a very nice .920 save percentage. Stuart Skinner, just a little bit lower, .913. Yes, I play NHL 26. On the right side here now, Colton Dock moves it through the zone. It'll go back down to the right side. Oilers will pick it up and move it back the other way. Roslovic through center ice. 14:20 left to go here in the 3rd. It goes through a Blackhawk, and Slager tries to clear, and Chicago will get that one out. Here's a pass to center. It's intercepted. Draisaitl reverts back around and waits. And the Oilers will get a line change here. 14 minutes left here in the 3rd period. The Oilers have a 2-2 hockey game here. Cleared back down low now behind the net. Battling around the right side. Burakovsky back over then for McDavid, who banks it off the boards. Now Bouchard on the right side. Wallman tries clearing out of the zone. He will get that one out successfully. Thrown back to the right side. Here comes Edmonton the other way. Dropped in front. Bouchard goes through his feet. Looks for options now. Trying to race it back the other way. It's a 3-on-1 for Chicago. Bedard into the zone. Drops it back. A shot! Saved by Skinner. That even got on net. Bertuzzi now down low in the corner. Back to the right side. Here comes McDavid. Throws it in front. Intercepted there by Green. Dropping it back there is Rinzel. To Crevier. Back into the Edmonton zone. Ekholm behind the net now for Bouchard. Howard will race for that one down low. Now battling for it alongside Kaiser. Back then Rinzel sends it forward. Here's Nazar with some room. Breaks it into the zone. Will skate back around. Pass in front. Is intercepted there by the Oilers. Here the Oilers come down the other way. Howard loses control of the puck. And Kaiser gets it back for Chicago. Time slowly ticks down here. There's plenty of time to go, so I'm not worried just yet. We are tied at 2 apiece. Teravainen now behind the net to Bertuzzi. Tyler Bertuzzi now on the right side. Holds the puck. Trying to keep that one in. It slides all the way out. And Chicago gets it back. 12-10 now left to go in the third. Puck is cleared back down low. Howard to Emberson. To Bouchard. To Emberson. Oilers clear out to center. Blackhawks get it back. Trying to play that one down the other way. Banks it off the boards and back into the Oilers zone. They're going to keep Yamamoto in there for the bottom of the 11th. Here's Vladdy coming up to bat. Matt Grzelcyk now down low behind the net. Throws it out to center. Blackhawks intercept. Donato. 3-on-3 now the other way. It's cleared in down low. Nurse battling here in the corner. Oilers try and get it back. They don't know where it is. Henrique intercepted. Here's Donato now with some room. Shoots it. And that one goes up and wide. Henrique now to the right side. No problem, Tyler. Blackhawks have it. Grzelcyk waits. Reverts back around. Holds the puck. Sends a pass out to center. Foligno dumps it in down low. Skinner. Back into the corner now. Doc feeds it up to the point. A shot. Deflected. Save. Rebound is played back down low to the corner. Now on the right side, Doc feeds it up to the point. Kaiser shoots it. That one's blocked there as well. Puck in front. They shoot it just wide. Oh, a huge chance there for Chicago. They're still battling for it on the right side. Podkolzin trying to get to it there. Thrown out to center. Slaggert waits. Feeds a pass over then. Colton Doc with some room. Brings it into the zone. Waits. Tied up down low between Draisaitl and Bouchard. Feeds it back behind the net then for Foligno. On the right side, Roslovic throws it out to center. Jack Roslovic will bring it down the other way. In front! Saved by Knight. And Roslovic almost had his first goal, or his second goal of the night here. In the third period. It's a nail-biter here in Chicago and Edmonton, as we are tied at 2 apiece. That's absolutely huge for Vladdy. Absolutely huge. They get one on base. The tying run is in scoring position. And he hits a double. You got to believe. Believe. No outs here. Bottom of the 11th. Kinnear Falefa has a .063 batting average. Bunts the ball. Will move. Throw the first. Is in time. But Vladdy moves to third. I don't feel like paying $90 for hockey. Is that Sportsnet's prices? Yeah, they're expensive. Sasaki and Kershaw are warming up. Oh, good God. Kershaw's going to come in. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that's a sack bunt. You got to do that in that scenario. Now Barger comes up here. All right, still here now in the third period of Oilers Blackhawks. If you couldn't forget, this game's tied as well. It's a close game, if you guys haven't forgotten. As we are here in the third period, we're still tied at 2 apiece, with 10:24 left to go in the third period. Battling forward here in the Chicago zone. Behind the net now. With that puck on the right side. Moving it to center then is Bedard. Bedard comes in. Into the corner now, Burakovsky. Waits, trying to feed that one in front. Andre Burakovsky, Stanley Cup champion, scored the game-winning goal in Game 1 of the 2022 Stanley Cup Finals. I remember that call, making that when I was in my freshman year of high school. Behind the net now with it is McDavid. McDavid to the right side, waits. We'll move it down the other way. Connor McDavid banks it down low into the zone. Vlasic battling alongside the likes of Ryan Green. Thrown to center. Bouchard now down low. Mangiapane behind the net here now on the right side. Green with the puck to center. Burakovsky sends that one back into the Edmonton zone. 9.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Shot there from Bertuzzi goes wide of the net. There's a walk for Barger. Nazer now down low into the corner. Bertuzzi battling forward with Henrique. On the right side now, Teravainen fighting alongside Ty Emberson. Bertuzzi waits, feeds it in front. Saved by Skinner. Here come the Oilers now the other way. Backhanded down low into the Chicago zone. Down low in the corner, trying to bang out the boards. Emberson a shot. And that one is blocked. On the right side here now, Frederick tried sending that one forward. Nazer battling forward now on the right side alongside Emberson. No way my thing just crashed. Are you serious? Through center now, Chicago's got it. Rinzel comes back and regroups. Grzelcyk on the right side. Banks it off the boards now. Donato comes now down the other way. Nurse behind the net. Clears it out to center. Puck slides into the Blackhawks' end. Kind of a lot of back and forth action here. Haven't seen anything that crazy. Donato 2-on-2. Drops it back into the zone. Bedard waits. Stick handle. Shoots it. And can't get the shot off actually. And now the Oilers come back the other way. Here's Draisaitl through the zone. Leon Draisaitl waits. Drops it back. Battling forward now in the corner. And back down low. Now Sam Rinzel on the right side. Handling the puck here now is... And that's an icing. Face off now. Oh my God, the Dodgers won the World Series. Face off here now, won by the Oilers. Backhand there by Ekholm goes wide of the net. Down low now behind the net. McDavid feeds it up to the point. Bouchard. Ekholm shoots it and that one goes wide. Now to the right side. Here in the corner, Grzelcyk battling forward alongside Mangiapane. Here come the Blackhawks through the zone. McDavid waits, holds off the puck now. Mikheyev fighting forward here on the right side. Bouchard at the point, 7 minutes to go. Behind the net, Mikheyev. Rinzel in the corner. Cleared out to center. Both teams want changes here. 6.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Congratulations to the LA Dodgers. They have won the World Series. Made a double play. Why does no one ever put Draisaitl on his ass? I don't know. So at least I can commentate the game now freely, but I do want to say this. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers on winning the World Series. I know we have a lot of Canadian fans here in the chat, but I'm just a fan of every team. I really wanted the Jays to win, though. I'm pretty upset. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. LA Dodgers win the World Series. I have to commentate a hockey game now. Oh, okay. Well, now I got to commentate a hockey game. Jays fans literally hanging from the roof right now. Have these... Oh, definitely. These guys are upset. These guys are very sad. Damn. I wanted the Jays to win. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like any Dodgers fans here, I wanted the Jays to win because they beat my Phillies. Oh. All right. Face off here now at center ice. Blackhawks have the puck. They'll dump it into the Edmonton zone. Now we got a game. Now we got a hockey game to commentate. 2-on-2. Roslovic down the right side. Banked that one into the zone. Battling here in the corner. Murphy alongside Vlasic. Draisaitl feeds it up to the point. Nurse on the right side. Shoots it on net. That one goes wide. Pass in front there for Roslovic. Trying to get that one through, and that one is denied. 6 minutes left to go here in the third period. The Oilers and the Blackhawks are tied at 2 apiece here in the third period. And puck is cleared down low into the Blackhawks end. It is an icing. Grzelcyk shoots that one on net. Save by Skinner on that rebound play there. 5:26 left to go here in the third period. In Hockey Night in Canada as we have a tied game here. Ilya Samsonov signed in the KHL today. Thank you all so much for tuning in to tonight's stream. I really do appreciate it. We are tied at 2 apiece here in the third period with time winding down between the Edmonton Oilers and the Chicago Blackhawks. Let's hope that this time around coaches look more sad than the players. Huh. Anywho, face-off will come here now inside of the Edmonton zone. It's 2-2 here in Oilers Hawks. Face-off is won back by the Blackhawks now down low. On the right side, in front, Burakovsky a shot. That one goes wide of the net right there and back to the right side. Oilers trying to get it out. 5 minutes to go. They have control. Pass over then. Drop back. Roslovic a shot. And that one goes back down low as they battle for it here in the corner. Fighting on the right side, back up to the point. Edmonton cannot keep it in. 4:58 left to go here in the third period. The Oilers and the Hawks are tied at 2 apiece, and my game just crashed. Oh my God, I'm going to kill myself. Please don't do the glitch where it says I need to close my app, please. Oh, come on! You fucking kidding me right now in the last couple seconds? Why does it do this? All right. Just give me a second, guys. I'm having technical errors. I apologize. It's on me. I'm sorry. So stupid, man. I hate when it does this. Come on now. Start back up. Oh, come on. Possibly. But my ESPN does this all the time. It's annoying. All right, I'm loading back into it now. Everybody stay here. I'm sorry. This is my fault. I apologize. It's my stupid ESPN giving me a hard time. Nope, screw you. All right, we're back. Oilers have the puck here now, moving it through the neutral zone. 3 minutes to go here in the third period. Shots are 28-26 in favor of Chicago. Battling forward here now on the right side. Wallman holds it in the Edmonton zone, drops it back then for Henrique as we head down to crunch time. Through the zone now, behind the net. Savoy tries sending it to the front now. Bedard battling forward with Grzelcyk on the right side. Kicked up to the point. Frederic tries shooting that one on net, and it's blocked there. Stolen back then by Green. Green will move it through the neutral zone. Now Grzelcyk gets it back here for Chicago. 2:25 left to go here in the third period. We are tied at 2 apiece. Burakovsky skates it back, feeds it up to the point. Vlasic waits, drops it back down low, then behind the net. Tries feeding that one in front, and McDavid will get it back. Connor McDavid now on the right side here for Edmonton. McDavid will take it through center. Down the right side, he's got some room, feeds it up to the point. Bouchard a shot, And that one deflects away and back to the right side. 1:50 left to go here in the third. Mikheyev to Foligno. A shot on net. That one is wide. Ekholm will fight for it down low in the corner. Oilers trying to bank it off, trying to clear it to center. Bouchard waits. Here come the Oilers now down the other way, dumping it into the Chicago zone. On the right side here now, down low is Kaiser trying to play that puck, battling alongside Nuge. 1:20 remaining here in the third. Cleared back down low. Blackhawks get it back. Kaiser through the zone, backhands that one down low. Wallman will take it back behind his own net. Here with 1:10 left to go in the third period. It's crunch time here at Edmonton. It's a 2-2 hockey game. Pass to the center. Draisaitl tries bringing it into the zone. And it's cleared all the way down the other way then by Chicago and an icing against them. 28-27 are the shots. For the most part, the goalies have kept it close. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to the channel here, be sure to subscribe down below if you're new. We do these commentary streams every single week for all 32 teams. Face-off will come here in the Blackhawks zone. It'll be Draisaitl versus Nazar. 56 seconds to go. Face-off is won by the Oilers. At the point, Bouchard will bank that one off the boards behind the net. Picked up by Roslovic. Jack Roslovic behind the net. Waits. Looks for options. 45 seconds to go. Nurse looks. Backhand pass there. Goes back down low into the corner and thrown back up to the point. Nurse keeps it in back to the right side. Draisaitl can't keep that puck. Roslovic now in the corner. Jack Roslovic holds that puck up to the point. 30 seconds to go. Throws it in front. And Wallman can't get a chance on it. Blackhawks regain control of that puck. Teravainen sends a pass. Here's Nazar over to Bertuzzi. And the Oilers intercept that before it gets bad. McDavid banked off the boards. Here they rush it back down the other way. Battling here now on the right side and banked off the boards there. 5 seconds left. I didn't even realize how much time was left. And icing here against Chicago with 0.8 seconds left on the clock. But barring a crazy shot here and something that is last second, which is what we've seen here already so far, we are going to overtime. We got 70 people in this stream. I appreciate everybody who has tuned in. Face-off will come here now in the Chicago zone. Nazar versus Lazar. 6-on-5. Face-off is won by Chicago. They clear it down the other way. And for the third time in a commentary stream this season, we are headed to overtime in Oilers Blackhawks. We are headed to extra time here tonight. Anywho. Okay, don't spam 6-7. What are we doing here, dude? All right. Face-off coming here now for overtime. So this is the third time this season where a Watch with Nordic commentary stream has gone to overtime. You look at some of the history here in these 100-plus commentary streams. Previous players who have scored goals for the Oilers here in overtime. Leon Draisaitl has 2, Connor McDavid has 1, and Kasperi Kapanen. All of those ones coming in the playoffs. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. We are tied at 2 apiece here. Heading into the overtime frame, I imagine it's going to be McDavid to start out there, of course. In a thrilling finish here in the Battle of the Connors. It's 12:30 on the East Coast. Bouchard, Draisaitl, and McDavid to start off against Bedard, Burakovsky, and Vlasic here in overtime. Draisaitl versus Bedard will be the face-off. It is overtime here in Rogers Place. Oilers versus Blackhawks. The puck is dropped, and the Oilers win the draw. Bouchard brings it back into the Edmonton end. They will play conservative here and hold that puck down low. Fed to center. McDavid will move it down the right side. Drop back then. Draisaitl brings it into the zone. Holding that puck. Dropping it back then for McDavid. Connor McDavid brings it through center. We'll bring it back and regroup. Please don't spoil. If that's even the truth. Draisaitl drops it back. McDavid into the zone. Pass in front. Draisaitl waits. He's not going to shoot it. Take his time here. McDavid through the zone. Dekes around, waits. Pass in front. Save there. And now here come the Hawks the other way. Burakovsky rushing for it there. He'll get to that puck. Will take it back down to the corner. Looks for options. Pass in front. Bedard moves in. Shoots it. Saved by Skinner. And he'll cover that one up with 4:01 left here in the overtime. This game could not be more even than what it is right now. It just could not be. Face-off will come here in the Edmonton zone. Both teams will make a line change here. Out on the ice. The second overtime unit. Face-off won by the Blackhawks. Oilers will get it right back, though. Darnell Nurse behind the Edmonton net. Drops it back. Roslovic moves it through center. Feeds a pass up to Nuge. It's blocked. And the Hawks will try and intercept it. Roslovic, a shot! And that one goes wide. Back down low behind the net then for Nuge. Nuge and Hopkins. Up then for Bouchard. Nurse. Nurse. Kicked around then to the right side. Hawks trying to force a one-on-0 the other way. Nugent Hopkins moving into the zone. 3:28 left to go here in the overtime. Shot there is blocked. Oilers get it right back. Darnell Nurse on the right side will just skate it back into the zone and regroup in his own as the Oilers get a line change. Nurse sends Mangiapane. Mangiapane with some room will circle back around here and wait. Drops it back then. Podkolzin now holds that puck. Has no shots here so far in this overtime besides the lone Connor Bedard chance. Ekholm through center. Feeds a pass to Mangiapane. He's got some room. Moves in. Dekes around. A backhand in front. Ekholm shoots it wide. He had a wide open net and he missed. Both teams get a change. Podkolzin now on the right side. We'll move it back into the zone. Dekes around, waits. We'll throw it back then for Ekholm. McDavid is now back on the ice. Connor McDavid through the zone. Skates it back around Mikheyev. Loses an edge, gets back up. Feeds it back for Draisaitl. Draisaitl moves past Nato for Bouchard. What a save! Rebound, they score! It's a Bouch bomb! Evan Bouchard, the overtime winner! And the Oilers skate off with the win. At least one Canadian team won tonight. Evan Bouchard with the overtime winner. A 3-2 win there for Edmonton. Comes off of the McDavid rush into the zone. A pass to Draisaitl. The poor defensive play by the Blackhawks. And Evan Bouchard gets the goal there, assisted by Leon Draisaitl. And the Oilers take home a 3-2 win in overtime here tonight. And at least one Canadian team won here tonight here in Toronto. Well, there you go. Oilers win, folks. Thank you all so much for tuning into the commentary stream tonight. That is it for me here, but I appreciate all the support tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I don't know when we will be back. There will be no streams tomorrow, no streams on Monday, no streams on Tuesday. We're going to take a little bit of a hiatus here, make some more video content, and we'll probably be back on either Wednesday or Thursday for some more commentary. But thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like the video down below and subscribe. If you are new, I would very much so greatly appreciate that. And I will see you guys in the next stream.